Hello, Virgos, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your January 2020 reading. Alrighty, guys, I know this is a little bit late. It's kind of more like a mid-monthly to the end of January, but we're doing what we can. It's been a crazy start to the year. Let me know how your 2020 started. Mine was just off with a bang and has not stopped since. I hope everybody has been having a good start to the year. We're going to talk a little bit about the astrology, and then we're going to pull some cards, okay? We're going to focus on your energy moving forward for the rest of the month, as well as, where we've already been a little bit, okay? So I'm going to be using the Tarot Muka deck. Give it to me my lovely friend Riley. It's a wonderful, wonderful deck. I'm really excited to use it. I've been using it for most of the monthlies. And if you guys haven't, do check out the 2020 reads that are up. I'm going to work on getting the rest of them out as soon as possible. They're just a lot of work, and I've had so much to catch up on. So bear with me, guys. And do check out the readings again for the monthlies as well as the 2020 reads for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Make sure you're subscribed, guys, if you haven't. I do appreciate that, and I do thank you for all of your support. And if you want to book a private reading, guys, all that info, as usual, is right below this video in the description box. Okay? So let's talk about the astrology here. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and will not resonate with all of you. And if it doesn't, do check out your other placements. They might resonate better, okay? All right, so the Sun is in Capricorn. We got a lot in Capricorn right now. We're starting off this year with the Sun, the Moon, Mercury. Is it Mercury or is it Mars? Hold on. No, it's Mercury that's in Sagittarius, as well as Pluto. It's like Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. It's crazy. It's too much. So there's a lot of Capricornian energy, which is actually really good for you. Yay. That's good for you guys. So awesome. So we have that going on. We have the 4th of December. Mars moves into Sagittarius. We have the 10th of December, which just passed, was that big lunar eclipse, full moon in Cancer. That was big news. Let me know how that hit you guys. But it does have that Cancerian energy that's going to be lasting for the next 6 months. Okay, because eclipses work like that. That energy is going to be kicking around for the next 6 months or so. Even from eclipse to eclipse, I find that eclipse energy kind of transfers, eclipse, especially with all the Capricorn, Cancer ones that we've been going through in the past year or so. I do think that this is going to be a culmination of a lot of things that have been coming up throughout these eclipses, and especially so that last one on the 26th of December 2019. So let me know how that played out for you, but it is going to have us focusing more on a nurturing energy towards ourselves, towards our relationships, towards others, and also I think that in terms of community and social groups, however we are appearing to the world, these social groups, big communities, etc., are going to be really viewing you guys. You guys are going to be really in the spotlight for them, not even just now, but for the rest of 2020. So that's going to be bringing up some of that kind of energy and wanting to nurture ourselves in that kind of way as well, and having other people nurture us in that way right back. 12th of December, also on the 10th of December, wait a second, we have Taurus and Uranus going direct. Uranus in Taurus is moving direct. I feel like I'm saying that. I always say that backwards. I do apologize, guys, but that's going direct, and it's been retrograde for a while, keeping things in a more stagnant, slower build, and it feels like things are going to probably suddenly just be like bam, 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 like big changes in work, big changes in career, big changes in who you are, depending again on where these on where your placements are with that. Again, you can go check that out and see how that's going to be affecting you. But in general, Uranus and Taurus is big news, and it is quite transformative, and it will be for the next 7 years. So that's going direct, and that's going to be felt, I think, with all this eclipse energy. And then 2 days later, yay, we get something else that's huge that only happens every 33 to 38 years. And this specific type of conjunction with Capricorn, this Saturn-Pluto conjunction of both of them being in Capricorn is only happened in 1518. So this is really big. And for you guys, it's going to probably bring up a lot of this, what I have over here. It's landing in this area for you in terms of love, relationships, creativity. It's really going to be hitting you in these kinds of ways. So you might suddenly fall in love, or hear that somebody that's been, in love with you for a long time is suddenly telling you this. It's really big transformative moments in terms of relationships, make or break, and also communicating deep feelings, maybe even like secret admirers, things that, or feelings that you've had under wraps since maybe even 2008 when Pluto went into Capricorn. It's going to be pretty big here. It's, very, because again, we have Pluto, which is so secretive and very realistic, structured Saturn here. And it's like, okay, this attraction possibly that's been brewing for a long time is finally going to come out into the open, or, feelings, especially romantic ones or realizations, maybe even for some coming out of the closet, is coming up here. So expect these like big revelations, these big moments to possibly happen for you, okay? On that's just not English here. December 13th, 14th, we have Venus going into Pisces. 16th, 17th of December, we have Mercury moving into Aquarius. 20th, 21st, we have the Sun going into Aquarius. Did I say December? You know, guys, that I mean January when I say that. I hope you know. If I've been saying December, I do apologize. I really do. I mean January. For some reason, I wrote everything down as December because obviously I was still in 2019 when I wrote this. The 24th, we have a new moon in Aquarius, and that's going to finally be a new moon that we can kind of get behind and make some big changes, plant some seeds for the future. Wow, I hope I haven't been saying December in all my videos. That's pretty embarrassing. Because for some reason, I wrote that down. I was just a month behind myself. All right, so let's get into your cards here, Virgo. I almost said Leo. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your energy for the rest of January 2020. Oof, your overall energy. Wowee. Okay. Where have we been? What has already happened that leads into what will be happening moving forward for you guys? That has been a major card this month. I can't even deny it. Okay. Where are we going? What's happening moving forward? Yeah, you guys are definitely, you need to listen. There's a lot of Six of Pentacles and High Priestess that have been showing up this January, and the first two cards out are that for you. Well, don't worry, I'll show you them in a second, but it just feels very much like internally you're coming into balance, and you also are coming into this balance of not knowing everything and not controlling everything in a really comfortable way. Too many cards out. Hold on. Forgive me if I end up saying 2019 or anything at any point. I'm still getting used to it, guys. One more. One more. Interesting. Okay. Putting effort into new places, into new interests is going to be a major focus for you, and deciding where you want to put your energy. You're going to need to have a lot of energy to get through all the things you need to get through this month. Ten of Wands was behind everything, yet it's not out here on the table. Your energy for the rest of this month here, though, is the High Priestess. High Priestess is very mysterious. She's not the moon, but she has this moon-like Piscean quality of mysteries. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe you guys are tired. I haven't yawned through any of my readings. I just got a huge cup of tea. So pardon me. So yeah, Some of you guys might be having messages, maybe even that come in before bed or when you're tired, when you're relaxed. Listen to those. They're going to guide you this month and help bring yourself back into alignment, and also help you to discover new areas of foundation that you can build, new areas of interest, things that you really want to do that maybe you haven't been able to really look at yet. Because where you have been, Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, is having balance in your career here, having balance, especially in terms of, I don't know if you've been working for people or you have a boss, etc. Even just, you feel very in full command of the balance within your life here. Balance has been struck, and we might be having some things come back in to help you out. Or maybe, you know, we've had somebody help us out here in the past, and we needed help with money. If we needed help with anything, you have gotten it, and maybe you've been able already to pay them back. But it's very equal. It's very balanced. It's very much a fair exchange when you get that Six of Pentacles. You know, there's a lot of generosity here in the beginning of the month, possible generosity towards you in order to discover new areas. So for some of you, you might be getting bankrolled or having, you know, some money help through somebody that is helping you to achieve some dreams, helping you with some goals here, helping you balance things out in a better way. The King of Swords is very much an in command kind of energy. You know, he commands his life. He is very much in the authority position of wherever this is within his life, especially in terms of our mentality, just the more serious aspects of life, less emotional. So as we move forward here, we get the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is always a card that I feel like that always asks you to fight for yourself, fight for your energy, fight for your own principles moving forward. Seven of Rods asks you really to have the courage and the persistence to push through here. You might feel that you're outnumbered. You might feel you're under attack in some ways. And yet, I think you're going to be fine, because there's the Empress right after it. You might feel that some people have something to say. You might feel that there's a push through moment where you have to make some transformations, where you have to change. And I kind of want to pull some clarifiers, just because you have quite a few sevens in this. Seven of Wands, Empress. Yeah, there you go. It's things moving very quickly, especially if you have been worried about money, about abundance, about a solid career situation, about having enough for something. Very quickly, what you have fought for, what you have been working towards manifesting, and especially if those people have been doubting you and saying, you know, maybe you should be doing this, or maybe you should take on this job, maybe you should work this way, maybe you should do it a different way. It's like, no, what you've been manifesting, what you've been working towards is coming in. Eight of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles. So maybe for some of you, it has to do with a Taurus, because we do have two very Taurian cards here. You could be hearing from them. Also, again, with Uranus going direct in Taurus, it really feels like that is like, you know, the dam breaking. It's things changing that needed to be changed. It is the shifting that we've needed. It's like the breakthrough moment, you know, the cork pops off and now everything starts flowing again. And that's kind of how this feels. You might have felt attacked for a while, like, oh my God, how am I going to push through? And you could have felt like you were fighting against too many people who had too many negative things to say and too many blockages for you. But the Empress is aligned and ready and has been manifesting, working towards this, and knew it was coming in. And the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, is that reassurance, the material validity that you were looking for. You getting into that place of, look at this pentacle that I have to offer. And it all came in so fast, so quickly, so smoothly, that momentum towards our goals. Communication, again, if this was about moving and you wanted to move, it does feel like something is breaking through there. We're having the money, we're getting the bankroll, we're getting the job, the situation, whatever it is that we've needed. But most of all, there's communication and movement forward here. Especially in terms of creativity. If you're a creative and you're a Virgo, you wanted to either work with a Taurus, or you have some idea that you've been manifesting, working towards, that you've been, you know, trying to make happen, it's happening. You get two kings here. Because then above the King of Pentacles there is this King of Rods. He's my leadership card. He's a leader. And all of these, all the Wands cards in this deck, I've noticed, have this, like, volcano in the background. Your ideas are big. They're transformative, and they leave places changed forever. Nobody cannot notice them. You are a leader. You're sun. You're light. You are something more. You have something huge to bring to the table here, and it will transform things. You're stepping into this position of creative and, I don't know, it's like mental, emotional. You have this, the drive, the force, the backing, all the talent, all of whatever it is that you really need here to push forward. But especially I'm getting more business just because Wands and Earth together for me is such a business, you know, power type of energy. I'm going to rise in power. I'm going to keep growing, keep building upon it. And he's looking over here at this Seven of Cups and this Three of Pentacles. How best can I now take my expertise, my mission, my money here, and do I want to build a foundation? For some of you, I kind of get the sense of, you might be thinking, do I want to get married? Do I want to take something to the next level, or do I want to explore my options? Some of you might be exploring options because you have changed, and I think a lot of people and principles have really transformed in this past year and will continue to transform. But Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, let's just check that out. In terms of where we're headed here the rest of this month. One at a time, one at a time. Some of you might be looking for new roots, new stability. Maybe you, again, if you want to move, or if there is a move that has been coming up in your mind, I think that you need to research it and definitely start laying down the groundwork, getting ready to make it happen. What's going to bring you more passion and happiness? Where do you really feel like you could grow a solid foundation and really have the life that you want? You have ideas, you have passion to move forward. You are taking on this role of leadership and stability, and this is where I'm going, and everyone's going to go with it, and this is just the way it's going to be. This is my life, and I'm taking control. This is where we're headed. I'm successful. I'm making this happen. I'm making this home, this life, everything into a solid foundation. I mean, the Three to the Four of Pentacles with that King of Rods, sorry, not King of Rods, Knight of Rods there is moving in very quickly and passionately. Momentum towards wherever it is we're headed. We're taking our foundation, what we've grown, and might be building new foundations, giving up some money to build a new home, or move, or, you know, put money into a new business, put money into something that will continue to grow, or something that we believe in even. There's a lot of really good stuff for you guys this month. Let's pull some oracles to flesh this out a little bit. We're going to use a Power Deck by Lindsay Andrews card. Oh, okay. This one really wants to come out for you. Wow. Some of you guys may be committing in huge ways, or you're wanting to. Okay, so you need commitment to focus on your target. Take aim, pull back the bow, and then shoot your arrow, knowing that you will hit the bullseye with every shot. To hit the bullseye requires total commitment of your spiritual and physical being. You need only the commitment to walk down the path through the gateway into your true destiny. It is a process of gathering. You gather your emotions, your mental strength, and your abilities as you would gather sheep. It can be a long process, but your commitment gives you endurance. It is the next step after defining your act of power. Materialize your dreams and begin to live them. Build that magnificent dream lodge within you with total commitment. Sorry, I'm trying to read that and it comes off as sideways. So that's why I'm speaking that way. But you know, there's commitment here. What do you want to commit to? What are you ready to commit to? You're an earth sign. Earth signs are ready to commit to new endeavors, new experiences, but I think that you need to look at your options a little bit first and figure out where you want to put what you've already built here, and choose it based on passion and truth rather than what people expect of you, and what is the responsible Virgo going to do? Yeah, there's commitment and responsibility here, but what do you want to put that into? Because sometimes earth signs have this tendency to commit to things that they don't really want, but they feel that they must because they've already put in enough effort, energy, and commitment into. What are we committed to that we no longer need to be committed to? I think that we're really focusing on our commitments and how they either help or hinder us this month. Wow, okay. Just to confirm it here, heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If it's a love situation, it's time to have some honest discussions and to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Where do you want your life to go? And do your commitments, your relationships, your friendships, whatever it is you're committed to, especially relationships, hold you back? Is it time to free yourself of some of the burdens, of some of the responsibilities, the commitments, or to free yourself of a relationship that you can't seem to communicate and, be working towards one direction with? If you can't find alignment, no matter what you do, it might be that it is time to leave something and explore new options because you probably have outgrown this. All right, big messages here, Virgo. If you want to book a private reading, again, all that info is below this video in the description box. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share if you enjoyed it. And check out your 2020 reads when they're all up. I'll see you guys in February and in the dailies. Have a wonderful rest of January. Namaste.